And I am back for lunch. Ready to give you something you never had. I won't make you bump, wiggle and shake your rump. No. That's not my Let us get into the game. And we are ready to play. And we're not ready to play because I've forgotten to change the sound over. Now I'm ready to play. Wonderful. There we go. There's loads of sweep commands everywhere. Copy settings to all of those. Let's also sweep up. Excuse me. Sweep that junk. Come on. Junk down there too to be swept. All of this additional junk now needs to be swept. A can of water there to get rid of. Plant growing here. A nice office plant. We ought to dig that up. I suppose they need to get to that, do they? Well, typical. Do that and then submit a bioscan. Somebody, when you do that, please. Then I suppose we'll sweep up all this junk as well. Wonder. Oh, actually, we'll get in here and get that. Let's get all the junk we can find and sweep it up. Nice. There's a bit of junk there to go. Okay, let's just pop over and just check. Thing. It's recharging. Okay, fair enough. Let's get in here then and see this. Hello, mister. We're going to come and see you. There's a little cloud of hydrogen. That seems like a legit entry point, doesn't it? As long as we don't let liquids out. It'll only fall in there. Oh. Polluted water, but it's not got germs in it. Right, we can bust through here, I suppose. You know, we're coming up here anyway. There's no liquids in this zone as far as I can see. Any priorities there? Yeah, seems okay to me. Come down here. Somebody come complete this tile for me. And then what are we going to get in here? We're going to get some granite. And then we're going to get more granite and sedimentary. So we're going to make these out of sedimentary. It's sedimentary, my dear Watson. Then we're going to dig across here. And I suppose that polluted oxygen is going to go everywhere. We might want to put a bit of power over here. Should we? We'll need to clear this area anyway at some point in time. But not right now. Yeah, go in there and get that bit of polluted dirt. I thought you were getting pincher pepper plants. Yeah, coffee machine. Come and do this as a matter of priorities. And I'd like to dig out all of this right. Yeah, get rid of that crap. We'll dig out this area and then we'll give him a proper floor. I think, yeah. Soups aren't going to get sore in hydrogen. They get bad eyes if they go in hydrogen. If they're not in a suit. Our guys are in suits, so we're good there. Let's dig down to there, please. Come on. Come on, stop clapping. Cancel that one there and just do this. I want some tiles. We want to put him on some nice. Yeah, we'll give him some posh tiles, shall we? We'll give him on those. We'll get him on these. Cool. We're just that good. And we will come in here and priority this up. That a letterbox. A letterbox. Aww. Posting mail. That probably means we're going to have to post in mail, doesn't it? Don't like the sound of that. Nails, please dig that out. That bit of nasty stuff falls in the water. Come on, Nails, don't be a dimwit. Get on with it. Right, now we want another piece. There, please. Please. Whoa! That's not possible. You can't fall through neutroniums. Well, apparently that one did. Must be a bit of a storm going on up here. We have a sedimentary ladder. Sedimentary, my dear ladder. Oh, there's a bit of sedimentary right next to it. Let's go dig, dig. Diggity, dig, dig. As soon as he gets a floor, we're going to dig it up. Oh, you're so happy. God damn it. Stop being so happy. It's not normal. Bit more steel. And then a bit more digging. More digging. Bit more digging. Now a beautiful steel floor. Just for you, just for you. There's a guy in here. Gotta wake him up somehow. Yeah, now this bit's not working. This bit's not working. Knock, knock. We can't knock, knock. Well, we got a no floor. Buried object in there. Now. Oh, yeah. Look at all these barriers. Full of power. We're not full, but pretty full. That's what happens. Bring us more, please. Is there liquid in there? There is. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. Go as far as we can reach, I guess. Please chisel that down so it falls in the soup. Oh, now it's going to land on the block. Oh, well. It looked like he came along and shoved him. I reckon he did. Give him a push. No, I don't suppose we need to go out with the mesh tiles too much further, do we? Just there will do, I suppose. There with the ladder. Actually, we'll go all the way along with ladders now. Not sure. We're coming for you, mate. We're coming. Dig all this crap out. Put another ladder. Yeah. We can get down here. This is all what, granite and stuff? Yeah, we'll double floor in granite and then we'll pump out all this polluted water somewhere. It's clean polluted water as opposed to the dirty variety. Yeah, you can not climb down, can you? Because you're going to do that. So, yeah, build that ladder because otherwise you can't get out. And this is all granite. In fact, I'll just do that as an overwrite job. There you go, overwrite that and probably just reinforce that for a minute. Then we'll go out here. We'll go knock knock. Great occupant, knock on the door. Who's gonna knock? Ashcan's doing the knocking. That's not a normal way to knock on a door, is it? That's an irritating knock. That's like, oh, leave me alone, you muppet. How long is he going to knock for? Oh, you're so annoying, Ashcan. Oh, we're supposed to click that. Icy eyes. Hermit recruitment process. Uh-oh. Get rid of that. Initial contact was a success. Our new neighbour seems friendly, though extremely shy. I'll need a bit more coaxing before they're ready to join my colony. Okay, so what do we have to do? It's got a power symbol on it. Gotta give him. Ah, here we go. Knock on the door. Send a duplicate to introduce themselves. Discover what it will take to turn this stranger into a friend. We've done that bit. Deliver food to the main. Deliver 3 unique food items. Quality must be +4 or higher. Improve nearby decor. Well, in that case, I'd better quickly go to the consumables tab. Quickly stop anybody from eating. What's barbecue? That's +8. Well, that's Marat. Hang on. Why does it keep resetting? I'm going to turn off surf and turf. I don't know. It keeps resetting every time by itself. I don't know why it does it. These are all tablets. Gonna reset, isn't it? Yeah. Ugh, flip's sake. Stop resetting. Press the arrow key or something. Move it along. No. I don't know how you're supposed to move it. Barbecue is +8. Grubfruit preserve is. We got tons of barbecue. Ugh. Disappears too soon. We can deliver surf and turf. Oh, it's already got it here. Wait. Hey, guy. We need to give him power, I think. Do we? Deliver food, improve the decor, and turn on the lights. Well, let's give him some power then. 2060. No, we can run it from this. Yeah, we can. Can we not, actually? I'm going to build just a temporary one. Here, should I? Should I? Doesn't need to be that powerful. We probably need to run something else, so we may as well. Line it up like that. Oh, well, I can come in. Oh, well, we don't need to make it out of steel. Lead. You're worth lead, mate. You're worth just a bit of lead. Also, I think we'll come... No, we won't go across them. Let's just cancel this piece. We'll put a granite tile there. I think we've got to pump this polluted water out. Do something with it anyway. So what I'm going to do is get a temporary refinement water sieve. It's a sieve. And the water goes in there and out there. We'll have to put it there, which means we'll need to put an extra tile. Don't panic, sir. It's only temporary. As all the best permanent jobs are. Take this bit of lead. Feed it up there. We'll get a couple of deodorizers in here. We'll do Somewhat along those lines, right? Right. Let's click on that and put that there. Pop our ladder down, say there, so we can get down, because we're going to brick this up in a minute. Side. So we're going to put a liquid pipe, and we're going to put a pump in the corner. So we're going to put it smack in the middle. Plumbing, liquid pump. Right there. It's all right. We're getting it back. We'll bring the liquid down and in. Right down here. We're going to add it to the tank. Tank can take the clean water and feed it into our oxygen supply. Perfect. And then power. So we're already running right through it, so that's good. Priority, everything's at 9, so they should come and do it eventually, maybe one day this year. We'll get a couple of oxygen deoxidizer, deodorizer things going. I'll move that over a bit. I think I'll put it there. That there. That bit of wire. We'll do it like that. We'll cancel this one as well. We'll put that one. Perfect. Put one right by this entrance as well, because I thought it would leak out all over our base. It's nasty air. Nasty. Ugh. Let me, while they're building and digging and doing stuff, just double check. We're now on 5 tanks of pure petroleum. This thing still hasn't triggered. This is down to 700 degrees now. 770 degrees, should I say. And I don't know how long it's taking when it does need temperature. Kind of really need to watch this and see how long it takes when this door closes to send the temperature across. We're on 405 in this area. .2. I want to see how long it takes for the temperature to zoom across. When that cools down enough. 5.3. It's still got a ways to go yet. We go down to 104. 404, sorry. 405.3. It's got 1.3 degrees to drop. Yeah. It'll take a while, isn't it? It just produced all of that from that little bit of magma. This thing's going to erupt again before we need more power. More power, Captain. To sweep down there. Any junk up here to sweep? I kept it relatively clean. Be some bits here and there, I should think. Might as well sweep. Some junk. This thing needs to be a higher priority, so they put some sand in it. Did we put the power in? No, we didn't. We got to drop a lead wire down. Got to priority these things. Some sand in it, will you? Also, the more polluted water you filter with a water sieve, the more dirt you'll get to feed to your guys. I think we've probably got no lime. Oh, we got 3,000 lime. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm on about. Look at all this lime here. Sedimentary rock. It also produces sedimentary rock. Yeah, I forgot about that. So we've been using some steel, so this has been reset. That's pumping out. That's nice. I want to sweep this junk up because that's not going to do anything for the decor. Oh, 120. Establish average decor of 120 or higher for the area surrounding the building. Okay, so let's run this ladder up into that zone there and maybe keep this ladder going up and run it across. Go to there because we'll join it to there eventually. Might as well do that. Place a block. There. Block. Will have to be built from. Well, if it's built from there, well, the one underneath will have to be built. Pretty. Want that swept up a bit higher priority than all the other sweeping. We've got posh food apparently, but we haven't got any yet. As soon as a fish dies, a bit of surf and turf will be made. I've turned them off of eating surf and turf, so they can't eat it yet. We got to get what? Oh, the guy came out. I just saw him. Turn on festive lights. Yeah, well, we've done that. Look at the lights are on. Knock, knock, deliver food. Turn on festive lights. Apparently we haven't, because that's not ticked. Oh, connect this building to power long enough. Oh, okay, okay. So it's on the timer. 2,846 seconds. I'm glad we got that plugged in when we did. Reiki. So dig. There, dig all that crap out. Anything you can reach. That one, yeah, you can just dig around and do what you can do. Then we'll have a bit of a sweep up. What's going to give more decor then? If we go over to our most decorated room, which is the rec room, where someone's been giving out balloons again. There's a cat escaped. Hey, cat features. Wrangle. Go somewhere. Not sure where, but go there. You probably got out of here somehow. So, yeah, what's this thing? I go to that tab. 120 max decor. So, you got a max decor around his building. Plus 30 for Napoleon Bonaparte, which is the artwork, I guess. Jukebox is plus 11. Ground molding. Pedestal is 126. Ah, there we go. We could put that over by him. That'd be nice. The crown. What's the crown molding? What's the painting? The pedestal is still in range. 168 for that pedestal. No. 42. Good. Oh, from there you can see two pedestals. There's 168 for both. Bind. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's give you a painting to start off with at any rate. We'll have a good sweep up. Dig up all that. We'll have a good sweep to get rid of all the crap because junk is unsightly. Look at it. It's horrible. Put this on a higher sweep priority than all the rest of the crap. Yeah. Sweep on an 8, please. Tidy all this up. Gotta get it pretty in here. And I'm going to dig as far up as I can reach, I guess. Yeah. That guy can cancel. That guy will as well because he'll be dug up. Anyway, right. We'll put another block under here. Priority that one up. This will help to push the liquid towards the pump as well. There. And we can build some statues and things here and make this floor out of glass. That'll make it pretty in here. Let's dig across here by twos. Whatever you can reach, I guess. Do whatever you can reach. Now that one's got to go. Then... Why have you stopped? Pipe blocked. Shouldn't be blocked, should it? Goes in there, comes out there. Oh, they haven't built that because they can't reach. Ah, man. I just won't connect it down here because last time that was a terrible mistake. Make all of this on an 8. That's a 9, so that should get done a bit quicker. They can get the... No, we will connect it down here for now, but we'll just remove this bottom one. That way they can get to it from both ends. Might be a bit quicker. Perfect. I'll leave you watching that. I'll be right back. I already see him using that as a shortcut. Get all this crap out of here, please. Also got to sweep this junk out because that won't help. Alright, let's check our decorations, our furniture. We've got canvases, got metal blocks, sculpting blocks, ice blocks, marble blocks. Marble block majorly increases decor. Let's put one of those. Made of granite, not marble, because the marble isn't in the game. He's popped out again. I can see him there grinning in his red glow of terrible decor. We'll plant one there and see what it looks like. Someone can build it. I'll mark it as a 9 for decorating. I think we've only got one decorator in the team. He can come and decorate it for us. Hi, guy. Need a shave. A wash. Unreachable to Camille. Why is it unreachable to Camille? Oh, maybe there aren't any suits. Maybe there aren't enough suits. There should be enough suits. Camille's there. Where is she? Maybe she's asleep. Nobody's asleep. Why is it unreachable to Camille? I don't understand. No, I don't understand. All right, let's find Camille. Consumables. Click on it. It opens her up. Hello, Cam. Where is she? Camille? Decorate marble block in a very high bracket. Or art algae. Go, finally. Doing her work. Make sure there's some space. But plenty of room. Put it. Check our oh, nice. Positive. Plus 42. Grouchy beast. Minus 25 gravitas shipping container. Oh, I thought it looked quite nice. Minus 15 mailbox. We still don't have any. Come on, fisho. We're going to murder a fish in a minute and make some. Might need to put a ladder across the middle here. So that we can reach him. Well, I'm not impressed with that. So let's try a picture frame. Saw you, guy. I saw you. Portrait canvas. No, because if we put it there, we can't put the thingy there. Yeah, landscape canvas. Bit there, but I don't want to make it out of copper. Copper's plus 10. Gold amalgam. It'll keep dinging up with combat when that fish gets in range of somebody. That's why I put the fence, the ladders across. So it can't get out of range. Push it all along. That's the wrong height, isn't it? That's the better height. Then we can put a second one above it. We might get the other one. Portrait one and stick it above there. Made of gold, and that's made of copper. How long has it been powered now? 2024 seconds. Basically 4 or 5 days, I guess that must have been. One cycle is 600 seconds. It's only about 4 or 5 cycles. Nails is delirious. Priority. Let's up this priority in here now. That done. What's our yeah, it's not good enough yet. Plus 17 now, which is good. Left enough room down here to put some. Bring that thing over if we have to, just to bust it up over the 120. But enough beautification around here, we can do it. Get rid of all the nasty stuff. Take the clay away with you. There we go. That needs to be put up to a 9. Not sure if you can reach it, to be fair, but yeah, whatever. I think I'm going to put another one directly above that. Yeah, because it's still pretty red around here. And this ladder can move right over to the end, can't it? It doesn't have to stay there. We don't even need a ladder there, really. Enough space here to put some more art. Move him over there if we wanted. We could deconstruct this rock, not this ladder, I mean. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. That's perfect. Deconstruct that. That will give you the materials to finish that. And we can just waste the others by building another ladder. Hopefully they'll grab it from here. Won't, you know, like bring it with them from miles away. Deep errand on Abyssalite. Elementary rock there. We're just going to run this ladder up. Hopefully they will build that with local materials. That. I see someone with a surf and turf just then. Shouldn't be allowed to eat it. Let me just double check. Did someone take that fish? No one's allowed to eat cooked fish, are they? Delivered Pacu fillet. Uh-oh. Delivering Pacu fillet to the... Oh, it's got to be made into seafood first. Wait. And then the seafood will be swept into here. Got a bit of cooked seafood in it. A barbecue with food poisoning. Can you make the surf no. You make the cooked seafood first. Makes another barbecue. Make the damn seafood. Hermit progress. Oh, we must have boosted the art levels up high enough. Ellie's just stood there staring. Well done, Ellie. What's that? Cooked seafood. We'll put it in there then. Someone's coming to do it, aren't they? That's why the sweeper's not doing it. Cooked seafood. This machine is on a high. On a 9. This machine will be on 8. So barbecue back on the menu. Right. So that should be the priority. It's level 9. This is only the priority on level 8. So should come back and do that. Success. All this ancient decor is making the hermit feel at home. Called a thank you note on the back of an old holiday card. Darish sends his love. He's really turned a corner since he started eating those gooey pudding things you sent over. Any chance you have a version that doesn't smell like feet? Come home sometime when you're not busy, Baba. Okay. Our resident chef needs to get his ass here and cook this. I believe he's probably on a break now. Bed. Come on, I want me. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hi, guy. Like your paintings, do you? We tried. We tried. We're sweeping all this junk out. Mopping the place up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. 120 maximum. Yeah, there you go. Gravitas shipping container is a negative in itself. Doesn't look like a shipping container. Oh, he wants food. Deliver food to the mailbox. Turn on the lights is 46% done. The food bit will be the hard one. 3 unique food items of that quality. Yeah, that might take a bit of doing actually. Yeah, it might do. Just bricking this in so that it pushes the water closer to the pump. Now let's move this power wire a bit higher and across here, and we'll do exactly the same spots. There and there. Put a tile. We'll get it all back. It's fine. It won't stay there forever. The odorizer in. He doesn't want horrible odors over his lovely shack, does he? Well, there's brick over there. I know it's not necessary, but I'm fed up of looking at it, you know. Break that up. Hopefully there's no liquid on here. Chlorine. We can cut all this up, I suppose. Going up with your ladder. Up to there somewhere. Yeah, beautiful. And you can't because there's a pinch of pepper plant in the bleeding way. Peter Piper picked a pinch of pepper plant. Right, keep breaking it up. Break it up a bit more so we've made it all pretty. All pretty around here. Hey, there's a bit of grime there. Take it out of the way. He seems to be happy with it. It's ticked off. Deep decor, knock on the door. Turn on festive lights will do over time. 148, 166, 600, 166, 2 to 12, 1200, 18. Okay. About 2.5 days, I guess, left. So that's probably a 5-day total then, I'd guess. I remember I didn't look at the beginning. I didn't notice it. I guess I'm going to need to get rid of that mesh tile there. Build a ladder a little bit further along. Sweep out that piece of steel. Steal away. Just steal away. Then we can brick this in a bit closer. Bring it in, bring it in. And it can pump all the water. If we brick there, it should be able to get all of that. 3 tiles space. Should. Oh no, just run off. Just don't worry about us. We'll just carry on without you. And we'll get a nice sweep order going. Higher priority on this junk here. Priority, that is high. Wow, that is high. And we need to dig that one. Oh, please dig that out. Cancel out, because they'll dig that out when they place this ladder. There. Bit more granny to go in, and that should be able to pump all 3 of those. There you go. Perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect. And here, I suppose. Be down. Just dig what you want, I guess. Do what you like. There's a bit of sand in there. Grab it. Shove it in the machines. Excellent. Beautiful work. Very impressive. Keep that bit as well. All the crap is going. Is that reachable now? Yeah, Ruby's coming into it. I guess we can just destroy all your decor now we've passed, can we? Oh, no, won't. Who knows? It might lower down if you do that. It might untick itself. I don't think it would. But it might. You never know. Dig that block out. There we go. Thank you. Now you can ladder up. Doesn't need to be at that extreme, does it? This is our little water pot for the overflow. We've managed to fill a tank now, so that's nice. 5 kilos coming down from that little pool. A packet and the 3,500 combined together to manage to fill a 5-ton tank. 5-ton tank. DDT, all the T's. Oh, blimey, look at that. Beautiful. Come down here. Yeah, we're nearly through. I think that's probably about half that we had, maybe, because that was in it, wasn't it? Not. Yeah. Deconstruct you. Deconstruct. Rather that wasn't there anymore, because I don't want to be depositing crude oil in here. Going to build these in their own little boxes. Hang on a minute. That's a carbon dioxide. I thought it was one of these for a second. Ugh. Going to build these in their own little rooms of dooms. Rooms of dooms. Get the room treatment. And normally I'd let it spill out and pour everywhere. This time we're going to try something different. We'd just let it pour all into the room, and we'd make the room sort of special room capable of dealing with it. No, I'm not going to do that now. No. If I go to refinement, we're going to find a... In refinement? No, it's probably in utilities. No, that's an ore scrubber. There's an oil well. And that's made of steel. Plunk it there like that. Plunk it. And then we're going to go up the side here with the ladder, I guess. Guess we're going to have to come up this ladder. Could come through that way, but that's very hot. I don't really want to go through that way. Seems like a bad way to go. Add a few more dig orders. There, and a dig there and there. There. I suppose we'll have to get a bit closer. Yeah, go there for now. We'll have to get in there. I suppose we could go there to get to that one. Oh, you might as well dig it all out then, hadn't you? That in there. Oh. Lovely material that's got a full in the bottom. So we'll do that. Wonderful. Now, our output from this thing will probably end up going through this. We'll use this to make a big cold box. We'll probably make some diamonds. Normally make diamonds up in the space biome or close to it, because that's where you need them. But in this instance, no. I wonder what order it goes in. So if I'd used the last one I'd done in the one we found up here, that'd have been it, because that would have been in a more convenient location for me. Is this gas actually flowing? The machine's pumping up and down, but it's not actually flowing. Liquid pipe. What's the other one then? Oh, conveyor out. Yeah. That's the conveyor out. That's the liquid pipe. I will be making food to send over there, I guess. Be the ultimate goal. Nearly there. Pumping it out. It's nearly done. I was actually quite enjoying adding that. I was trying to fill this up. Yeah, with nice cool water instead of that horrible bloody boiling stuff. Maybe that's what we should do down the bottom there with all this that we've got saved up. It's like 18 degrees. I don't want to put reed fibre in it and wait for months for the reed fibre to grow. And suck it all up. So we could just put a thing there where we pump it up here. Maybe we could add this water to it. This is slowly getting depleted. Slowly getting fed to these plants up here just to give us some pepper nuts. That's the thing. There it is. Pinch of pepper nuts. How many pinch pepper nuts do we even own? Best way to find out, I guess, would be... Gotta get rid of something off this menu because I can't see. Don't need to know. Don't need to go. Data banks at the moment, I'm not really asked. Don't care. Don't care about grub eggs. Igneous, we just know we got tons and tons of it, so we probably get that off. Lime I'd like to keep an eye on. I'll get rid of igneous. Pepper nuts, 6 kilos. No, not a lot really, for all that. I've got this biome to destroy. Bit of our uranium all's out of there. How are you going? 1.2 cycles. You're still dormant for a while. Yeah, a while yet. There's a lot of sweep orders still around. Saltwater storage unavailable and obsidian sweeper. Yeah, obsidian goes in there, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. There's lots of orders to do. There's still got work to do. 3, 4, 5. We're nearly filled a 6th tank. We need to find somewhere to store this for a long period of time. I see a big space right here. That looks good. But I'd still like to be able to get up and down this way. Can we go up and down this? Yeah, we can. We could literally brick this off where it was. This wall used to be. Brick it along to this neutronium. Turn this into a petroleum tank. We need to get anything liquid fireable out of here, though. Don't want any like snow or anything like that in it. Now, there's a dig order there, but that will leave a little bit of something there. So what's best to do, I think? Brick up the... How down are we going to go? I want to keep this little room, so we'll bring this down. Yeah, we'll bring it down there. No, not with obsidian. Overkill. And what's this? That's obsidian. What's this? Ceramics. How much ceramics do we have now? Seems like a lot to use. We've got lots of it. Can we waste it? We're going to get this row back when we dig it from inside. So that will be got back. Are we going to go right down to say here? If we brick it, then we can decide, can't we? Yeah. Salt water. Nowhere to drip salt water. We had a mixture in this. No, that's not salt. Oh, no, that's brine. Shouldn't have salt water down here if I've dug it out carefully enough. This is salt water. Why don't we just drip it in here? Let's get deconstruct. Let's dig that. Deconstruct that ladder. What cancel the sweep? Deconstruct the ladder, please. We can put a bottle emptier there. Bottle emptier up here. In line with it. Well, not quite, eh? Put a tile there. It's fine. Put something to put it on. There. Plumbing. Bottle emptier. Whack it there. Then that will drip down into this, and we've got to deal with this mess anyway. So it's up here. I want to get rid of. Right, is that? Yeah, no, I don't want to touch volcano there. Come along like this, down like that. Bit of this and a bit of that. I don't want that dripping this direction, so we'll cancel back ones. Come in the front. Have to squeeze under there till about there. Dig all of that out. Where can that drip? I don't want it to drip too far. I don't mind it coming out this side. Yeah, just there. That. It'll pour down there with any luck. We'll give it some encouragement to move in the right direction. Mop that. If you get a chance to. Whack another ladder. Remember when this used to all be built up with stuff? We've just eliminated it all. And then we can dig through here. Cancels that bit. Yeah, that's through. I don't want any of this water coming. Well, polluted. It landed in there, wouldn't it? Did they build that pitcher pump thing? Yeah, that one did. Too many jobs about for them to do, so we'll give them a chance to catch up. We got a bit of surf and turf now, so let's go up to Matey Boy's house. See if we can give him a piece of surf and turf. Fact. So once he's got it, I don't think they can take it back. We will give him that, and then we can allow them to eat surf and turf again. Of course, because it's been one of the best foods in the game, I guess. As soon as it's available, they will eat it. So, hi, guy. I see you. Doesn't seem that shy, does he? Okay, it's pumped out. Let's get rid of it. Liquid pipage. Deconstructor there, I guess. We're going to leave this in situ in case we find something we can add. For now, what will turn up? Might be a volcano we missed or something. We might have snow from space that we want to feed into it or something. Who knows? Seeds and everything up here. Don't get yourselves trapped near. Just put a ladder in first. Right. Do that. Good job. Good job. Oh, this seems to be working really well now. The temperature of the food has calmed down. I think we could probably upgrade this to a bit higher than 500. That seems to be working, so what's the point? None of the hatches seem to be unhappy. They're all groomed and everything. What about these guys in this side? Are they all happy? Starving, food? Oh, there's a delectable. What do you do? Oh, picky to hungry. Delectable. Delectables are burrowing critters whose bodies spout shearable tonic root when regolith is injected at preferred temperatures. They cannot burrow through refined metals. Shearable tonic root. 8 kilograms, 8 cycles. Diet: regolith, dirt, or iron ore. Excrete: regolith, dirt, or iron ore. What can you do with tonic root? Close relative of the Zingiberaceae. Zingiberaceae family, commonly known as ginger. Heavily barred roots are typically light brown in colour and enveloped in a thin layer of protective edible bark. Ugh. It grows on this thing now. In addition, it's used as an aromatic culinary ingredient. It's been employed as a tonic. Or ailments. Oh, I guess so. Right, okay. So you can probably use it in this thing. Guess. It doesn't say it yet. Oh, why is there slime in here? Get rid of the flipping slime in the base. Holy moly. Right. What else have we got to do? 85% on the grid. Turn on these lights. You got to power him with 60 watts for a few days. Give him a nice place to stay, and then give him 3 different foods. Did anybody deliver the food yet? Somebody deliver this food, please. Catalina, you do it. Don't leave the surf and turf lying around somewhere. Don't drop it on your way. Come and actually do the job. La 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 la. Come on, Catalina, where are you? I know it's a long way to run, but hey. Here she is. Put that in there. It's on top of it. You didn't put it in. He's coming out to get it. That. Hermit loved his food. Does that mean we got 33% done? Haha, excellent. That means we need to go to here and we need to go and find out what the heck we can do. Right, let's come back to food. It'll be foods that are made in here, I would guess. So what we got? Stuffed berry, a baked bristleberry. What's that contain? Gristleberry and pinch of pepper nut. Ugh. Do we have any gristleberries? Bristleberry. The stuffed berry. Then we'd have to tell them they're not allowed to eat it. And a mushroom wrap. I want to make the mushrooms anyway, so we could get on that. Ah, you need lettuce. I think we've got lettuce somewhere around. Pain in the butt to make. Spicy tofu. Now that's a good one. A pinch of pepper nut and tofu. So we need a pinch of pepper nut proper farm. That takes 1,000 grams. So 5 kilos. What about frost burgers? Frost bun, lettuce and barbecue. Well, we've got lots and lots of barbecues. How the hell do you make frost buns? We'd have to look those up. Oh, I know what they are. Yeah. Complete wheat grain. So that means you need a freezer farm to grow it. What's this one? Sleep wheat grain, grub fruit and gristleberries. Frost burger barbecue. Gated. Tofu. Pinch of pepper nut. So where does the tofu come from? Tofu. Oh, it's nosh bean. Yes, it is. Curd made from nosh beans. Yeah. I wonder if there's nosh beans over the other place. We've done that one. We want to do mushrooms. I want to do mushrooms. Fried mushrooms and lettuce. Bristleberry and pinch of pepper nuts. Bristleberries. Are they those the grilled bud of a bristleberry? We have bristleberries, and if we do, can we plant them? Oh, what's wrong with you? Too cold? Too cold. Sorry, but I like it chill. Alright, what we'll do is we'll reroute this along this pipe. How about that? Go up there, across, and then round there and back. Instead of down here. What's the temperature of this? Yeah, that's 23. That's perfect for these plants. Can you do a bit more sweeping in here? You keep dropping stuff. Yeah. There's also a pile of junk right there next to the thing. That's all. We could get rid of these doors and brick that in again now, but I think that's... How about that? Oh, it's on a 9. So 2 more foods and we're basically done. Okay, right. So, oh, not a water leak again, you muppets. Oh. Get in there, can they? Never will be able to get in there. Did I destroy a pipe or something? I'm pretty sure I've done something. Created a water leak of some sort. We destroy a liquid pipe. Have to let them in to mop that, aren't I? Yeah, that's probably too cold now because it's sat in water. When they're sat in water, they usually get cold. Body temperature and body temperatures. You've got 2 body temperatures, have you? No, you had 2 body temperatures. You better not let them stay in there for too long. But now we've got this bypass that locks the door. I think we could open this. We could. Whoa. Research we haven't started yet, I guess. We do one that we haven't done yet. Is there something? Do pixel packs? Yeah, let's do it. That means this door should open now, so let him come in and use it. Hey, somebody dropped a sweetle. Somebody dropped several sweetles. Murder the sweetles. What I want to do is come in here. I want to dig up That piece of grub fruit right there. Grub root right there. Dig up that piece of grub root right there. Somebody. Come on, somebody. Farmers should be on the case. I want to see if we have any, what was it? Gristleberries. If we do, how do you grow them? I don't remember. Blossom seed. What does blossom seed do? Is that the one? Bristle blossom is gristleberries. Grub fruit, nosh beans. We don't have any. Sleetwheat we do. Fungal spores we do. Other acorns on the other place. I saw them. Hydro cactus seed. Satin critters. Wart seeds. Gas grass. No, we haven't got any gas grass, but we do have waterweed. Can do it. Is it bristle blossoms that make bristle berries? I believe it might be. Yeah, we'll see. I think it is blossoms plant. And if that is right, plant from seed, plant domestication. Bristle blossom original. That's where you see if you've got like weird versions of them. Somebody get rid of this damn cat that's wandering. Tried to get rid of it before, but come on. Oh, it's on 1, isn't it? Yeah. Bit planted. It needs light. That's the problem. I think that needs light. I'll have to go. If it's the right thing, I don't even know if it is. Progress. Oh, on the grid. The bright lights illuminate an unfamiliar file on the ground nearby. Encryption level 3. Rector said there were supposed to be 3 of you on this task force. Where were the geneticists? In the bathroom. He went home. Long pause, he has family. We all do. Exactly why this project is so urgent. Not our fault. This stuff sat in a subterranean ocean for a year and took another year to get back to Earth. The microbe samples didn't fare well on the journey. Most of the mechanical components completely corroded. Not much to. We're analysing it all and salvaging what we can. Take down those ridiculous lights. This is a lab, not a retro shopping mall. Thanks for getting all the debris picked up for disposal. Thought you did that. No. Who took my sandwich? When did you load the shipping container? I haven't eaten in 13 hours. This is funny. Can we focus, please? Lab ghost took his food. Yeah, he doesn't even clean down here. I know that feeling. Nicks your food out the fridge at work. There we go. Read that in slow at your own speed. But get out of the way, you. Growth halted illumination. I do want to check this out. Brittle blossom. Let's click. Blossom seed. No, that's different, isn't it? That's not it. Effects. Floral scent. Yeah. Bristle berries. Oh, that is it. That is what I wanted. Okay, good. Right. Okay, well now we need lights. So furniture, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, ceiling light. Fine. Doesn't grow 3 high, so we're all right there. Put a couple in there. We could even put one there. Heck, if we wanted to, we could put one there and one there and one there and light the entire bleeding place up like a Christmas tree. But it'll also generate a bit of heat. But I don't want water. I want power. There's 1860 on this. Is that the year? Is that what year we're in already? Okay. This line could steal some of this. You could take a bit of this. No, you couldn't. That line could. That line could definitely take this stuff. Go like that. Down there. Like that down there. Look, well, we don't need to power that because that's never going to... Oh, yeah, it might be used actually. They can make salt to salt their dinners with. I will power that one. This line will then not have to power this 480 machine because it will be done from above. Doesn't look as pretty, but yeah, it'll work. It'll work. And then we can take, say, that machine will then have less because it's that. So that could take over. That could take over. Come on, double tick. Thank you. Yeah. And maybe this one as well. Yeah. Maybe the 60 watt now, the 480. See what it can load. Maybe it's one of these machines. You can also snip that off of it. Good. So the power, lights have been installed. Let's. They're only 10 watts, so let's just pop them on. We don't want them coming on when a duplicate comes past because then our plants won't grow. We basically need them on all the time. We are then going to apply a dig command all the way along here and get rid of all that crap. Dig it all up. And what house is on the floor? What house? Mud. There's mud everywhere. Now, I didn't want the mud going in the fridge. So let's follow this along. It goes to here. It goes in the fridge. If we put a filter here. Yeah, if we put a shipping filter there. Solid filter. We want a sweeper in here as well, don't we? So I don't want to put it where I can't. Sweeper in. Okay, let's put it here then. So the everything, all the junk will come along here. We'll sweep out the. Yeah, we'll sweep out the. Oh, if I flip it this way up, then that seems more better, doesn't it? We can sweep out the mud and just drop it in here, and then we can, whatever's left can carry on up to the fridge. Fine, fine. That seems legit. Doesn't need to be steel. Let's make gold one. That way we can have enough space in here to have another one of these that can sweep this room out and send it somewhere else at a later date. But not yet. I'm not worried about that just yet. That one can be on our 5. Yeah, someone can build it later. So dig up all these plants. Priority. That's why they're taking time. Want the dig up command is on the plant as a 9, but the actual tile is only on a 1. That might be interfering with it. I'm going to leave this one still as grub fruits. We never know. Our little grub fruit dude, Bristle Blossom, is growing, but what do we have to feed it? It has to be irrigated with water. 20 kilos per cycle. Well, now we've found a reason to feed get some water into the base to feed our plant. That's why it's feeding it, because it's already taking the water from this loop. When we've got this whole thing done, we won't have any water left in our loop. And it will be going down. This tank will be going down because we won't have enough water for it. That's not good. I'm going to let this run out of germs. I'm going to snip it off there. Let this tank run out of germs. I'm going to let this connect directly with that, I think. Go. I'm going to let this, make sure this is germ free. That blob there doesn't have any germs in it. That plant is still drinking this. It's been there for ages, hasn't it? You know what? We can just... Hopefully that won't mess up. Let both plants drink it. Crikey. Here all day. Yeah, it's supposed to absorb the overflow. Can't absorb the overflow if it's full. Yeah. Anyway, we've bypassed that now. This tank is clean. Hopefully. I don't know if this little blob here is the very first blob out. We can drain that tank now. It can just bypass it for a minute. Hello, Stomp. I didn't see you there. It usually pops up and startles me. Hello, how are you? I started watching this series on YouTube only on episode 4, but I learned some things I need to do in my game to fix issues. Ah, okay. What sort of issues may you be having? Maybe I can make them worse. Who knows? Things are sent to try us. I do want to avoid these tiles. These are just normal farm tiles, right? Yeah, but if we replace them for the liquid tiles and we have this running through it, it will all fill up each tile with 10k of water. It'll be an issue. I don't want it doing that. Yeah, I don't want it to do that. Now, what we can do is check the temperature it grows at. Yeah, so it goes at, what was that, 2 to 30. Now water is at a nice balmy 23 degrees. And the game's paused. So what we're going to do is, instead of messing around, we're going to raise it up by 1. That way it can still keep the plants cool at the nice temperature they want to run at. But they won't provide it with actual nourishment water. Going to come up at this point. Along. And go down. Actually, that looks a bit silly there. Let's go there. Let's come up. Yeah, right, that's good. Polluted water issues, CO2 issues. We're pumping gas into space and not scrubbing air. Didn't know you could make closed systems with the water sieve. Oh yeah, well, the closed system is just nice. It's just like, all you need is a sieve. And I usually make these tank systems. You don't have to do that. That's just what I like to do. Yeah. Hey, this needs to be harvested, please. Yeah. Come and do that pretty pronto. So that it can carry on absorbing polluted water. Polluted water, it can be a pain in this game because you've got polluted water with germs in it. You've got clean water with germs in it. You've got dirty water with no germs in it. You've got salt water, brine water. Yeah, and then you've got other liquids like magma, but not too much. I don't want, see, the polluted water, if I just sieved it and dropped it in here, this would be full of bacteria now. It'd be clean water with bacteria in it. I was trying to keep it as clean as possible for as long as possible so that we can make a fish farm. We'll make a fish farm. Then we can have a thing called the surf and turf, made with barbecue and that. That'd be perfect. Perfect? What's perfect? So I don't want the liquid running through there anymore because we're going to replace these tiles. Yeah, so that little closed system just keeps sending the water around. Perfect! Yes, it's perfect. I like my spoonerisms. I make a lot of them. Have you heard of Professor Spooner? Mixed his words up, mixed the first letter, usually. Right, got named after him. I'll leave this pipe in because if we're going to replace these, and that is technically growing, but what the reason it's growing is because the farm tile and they are bringing water to it. we've got a pitcher pump here, so eventually that water would go down and we'd run out of water unless we keep topping it up. And we do have a source of water, a lot of water, but it's 96 degrees. We also have this tank of water, which is 93 degrees because it comes out of here at 95. We've got water. We just need to figure out how to cool it down. Many ways in this game of doing the same thing. Digging away slowly and surely. Eventually we'll get in here and we'll examine this chlorine vent. I think I'm going to come down here, put a plumbing plum. Steel one doesn't have to be steel. And plumbing will put some. Doesn't have to be. As long as I can reach it. There probably ain't many seeds left in there, are there? No, probably not, because these fish would have eaten it. Let's sweep up what we can find down here, just on a 5. Just because the dupes are so bored and they got nothing to do. I'm giving them lots of sweep orders. Makes the game run better. And dupes jamming up the doorway. Now CO2, if I've destroyed the machine, but we had a sieve there, and if you go into oxygen for some reason, the carbon skimmer, you can make a little loop with that. Nice. You just got to power them. Once you've powered them both, you've got a permanent source. As long as you don't run out of power and sand, you've got a permanent source of like just deleting the carbon at that height. So whatever the height you decide to stick it at, that's what it will do. You don't have to have a massive pipe. You can just do it like that. You can do them side by side. Put airflow tiles around it so it's got a chance to kill the CO2. And it will. It'll do a good job. Have we got anyone coming to do this? No, so I've lowered the priority, I think. There's a lot of sweep orders around, but yeah, if I disable this this thing, disable building, can't use that to feed that. That'll mean they'll go around the map picking up water from places. Oh, no, I can't. We need it for a science. It uses water, dirt, science. Science reasons. We gotta, he's got a comfy bed when he comes over, but we gotta feed him some food first. So, if we can make a bristle blossom grow, maybe we can just grow a few just here, just grow 2 or 3. Now, what have we got? Grub egg. I don't want you in here. Same token, I don't know where it's going to get put. So, that should be data banks. Let's make it grub eggs. And we can just tell this to clean up the mud. Tell this. Oh, we got to power it first. Can you take 100? Can. But power that for me. Delivered 1 grub egg. Yeah, good on you. He's trapped in here, so he'll just do it. That's why you can't use one of those dispenser ones, because otherwise he'll just keep picking them up and putting them in. Picking them up and putting them in. Waste of time. But if you leave them in there, they will die, so you've got to drop them out. Means you've got to do manual. I think that's a bit silly, but hey. We've also got the Sweetles in here to give it a boost, a growth boost, I think. I think they will, won't they? No, if they ever go close enough to it, they might. Yeah, we could just grow 2 or 3 so that we've got a bit to make that food with. You don't get the options to make the foods usually until the food turns up. Whoa. But they've changed that, I think, because they put them all in here. What is it called? Oh, we got to make the mushroom wrap as well. Okay, we'll make a mushroom farm. Right, the eggs are gone. Let's go to... have they powered that yet? No. I want to set it as well. I've got to choose what I want in here. So mud. Where the heck is mud? Not organic. Mud. There it is. Thank you. Building that filter. Right. Now we can set these. Can we? Is it done right? Uh-oh. What's going on? Grapefruit seeds. Turns off the mud, doesn't it? Now it'll chuck the grapefruit seeds in here. There we go. Some of them got sent to the fridge, but not all of them. Yeah, good. Right. Now we can switch that back to mud. We go. Now what we've got to do is set that sweep up mud. Set these to sweep up mud. Okay, we got to further down, isn't it? Organic mud. Thank you very much. Settings to that one. Be chucked in here. We'll use a sweeper to get rid of it at some point. Now it's nice and clean in here and we didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to sweep it. This thing, is it getting sweetle tended? Yeah, it's so far away from here. I don't think he's getting to it. I'm actually going to copy settings. Maybe this closest one. Can't copy settings from that. Ah, you can. Then maybe one somewhere in the middle, right under the lights. Yeah, we'll do about 4. Because they take ages to get to the point where they actually can grow. So I'd like the old harvest, wrangle this guy out. Him out of here. Because I want the grub to do it. If he's sweetle tended, the grub can't do it until that wears off. And the grub tending is 50%. Sweetle tending is only 5, I think. Let's get him out of here. He should get taken away. And then these should be planted. Oh, one's already planted there. They won't grow until someone waters them. They'll probably come down here to the pitch pump. Grab some water. Ellie's on the case. Because these aren't the other type of tile. Is under food. We've got the farm tile and the hydroponic farm tile. Hydroponics, you can pump water into it. You don't have to manually do it. But just for this sakes, I think we're going to manually do it. Bit of that sweetle out of here. Thank you. Don't know if sweetle's on here. I should have checked. No, they're not. So we can move a grub or 2 up here. So that definitely gets that set to grubs. Grubbus. Yeah, grubs and the wormlings. Grubs can be wrangled. We'll wrangle that one. And he should get put in here. This one's off. This one's grayed out. That sweetle can wrangle as well. I'm shocked they're even still around at this point. Right, so you can take him up there. There's no food for them, so if we can get a bit of yeah, sweetle tending is growth speed 5%. That one's growing, that one's growing. What about this one? Rub 50%. So yeah, it's way better. Way better. So you want to grow them up into these grubs, not sweetles. But yeah, there's no food for them. We haven't got anything to feed them. I think they actually eat sucrose as well, so we could actually potentially give them some of our sucrose in this thing. Yeah, we could. Set that to sucrose as well. One of the dupes should come down, grab that out of there, and put it in this. Yeah. How many we got in here? 7 still. Yeah, they're working now. I think that before when I tried it, starvation ranching of these, where you don't feed them, but they just kind of drop an egg before they die. So they never run out. You don't gain more of them, but you always have the same amount. It didn't seem to work. So now there's a there's a way where you could theoretically. I was going to pump this water up to that so it can sieve and get added to the oxygen, but got all this water down here and a pump, and it's pretty chill. Probably too cold, but by the time it gets there, we could feed this to our plants. It won't last too long. The good thing about the sieve, the water sieve, is if you run, say, polluted water through it, it'll sieve it. But if you get clean water through it, it doesn't break it. Just goes through it, and it doesn't even cost you power. So you can make like a fail-safe system where you can pump whatever liquids through. We could do it down here, which is technically not in the base because this is blocked. That's their way through underneath. We could feed it up into here, and it's not too hot to run into the base. Might be a bit difficult with all these pipes everywhere to get it there. Might be actually better to do down here somewhere. And then just pump it up there along this pipe here, and it'll feed into the plants. We could do that instead. We'd have to change the plants out, the things over to the hydroponic tiles. Hatchling, I don't want a hatchling. That is a possibility. I think I should have done that before I planted them, but they've got rub now, so we've got farmer dupes. They can just come around here and grab this water to feed them. So what we could just do, raise this up, this liquid vent up by 1. Come on. I'm clicking all over the place here. Deconstruct that. Thank you very much. And build that thing on a better priority. Why are you going in the water? Oh, eggshell. Fair enough. Normally I've put sweepers or something in here just to get the random drops. But they can run in and get wet. Doesn't matter. Yeah, build that again with that. And then you could get rid of that liquid pipe right there. You could do that while you're there, Nows. Right, so now we've got this already in the position over here. Position? What's a position? What a position to be in. So, we're building a granite pipe coming up this wall. Now, what we could do is come out here. Going all the way around. Come out there. I'm going to tell them to destroy it right now. So we'll need to make this up and down properly. That's a point. That's been pumping out crude oil for a very long time. We better go check our crude oil tank. Oh, wow. Look at that. Is this raising up? No, that seems to be keeping it fine. What I've done in here, I've limited this to 5,000. Make sure that is definitely... Then what we've done, a bit sneaky, a cycle sensor on the AND gate instead of the liquid sensor, and told it just to run for 10% of the day. That pumps out 10% of the day, and this ladder I put in to give me a guide as to roughly how much liquid was in here. That's roughly about right. Liquid's roughly staying about the same. and it pumps it through, and it's hot. But we've taken over this bit, pumped it through there, and then it comes along here and drips in our tank. I didn't drip it from up here. Drip it from in the tank, because that way it'll suppress that vent and it won't pour everywhere. It floods up to this height, that vent will just get overpressured and it won't run. Yeah. Let's see how they've done in this area now. Still a bunch of things they can't put anywhere. Salt water. Did we put some pumps? We put some pitcher pumps in. Yes, this one. Salt water. We put one here. We didn't build it yet, did we? Going to. Another one there. Oh. And we'll get another one. We'll just layer them. Ugh, that went wrong, didn't it? Cancel those two. Put a bunch in the water. They can run in the water just as easily. There we go. Sweep orders everywhere. Still loads to do. That just stops them sitting around complaining that there's nothing to do. Jobs. I don't like the job. I don't like sweeping, but at least they can do it. Now, did I see a problem there? I think I did. The problem is that when that is activated, it also activates all of this. So it locks this door. This door when he's in there. I want it to kind of go up, but I don't want it to come back to me. So when that's triggered, I don't want it to trigger this. We need to put... We can do the not trick. The not trick? What's the not trick? I hear you ask. Well, the not trick is basically like a diode, I guess. You put a not followed by a not. So you say no, yes. So it turns the signal off and back to what it was again. So no signal can go back through this line. Once that's built, obviously. At the moment it's not built, so it's not. Yeah, that just prevents feedback loops. We will use in the oil biome later. You can come and build that one when he's finished, I'm afraid. He's in here at the minute. While he's in here, the door's locked. So now you can come in. At the moment, that would, if we just used one, it would flip the signal to on. We don't want it on. We want it off. We want the same signal that this is giving out. So you turn it off and back on again. There. The not gate. We use two nots. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Is it? Is it? Who knows? Nobody knows. But it prevents the signal coming back down this line and triggering what's behind this, which you don't want it to trigger. Should have thought of that before when I built it. But he's now in the zone of pumping this thing full of red bolts. I don't think he's going to leave until he's finished. Yeah, Max is on the case. So no one's going to get to do that for a little while. Max is too busy. Let's buzz up here and see how our little plants are doing. How are our plants doing? You just fed them some water, didn't you? Now that's now got grub. That's already on 21%. Look, that one's on 22%. And this one is on 43%. I think they grow in 4 days or something. 8 days without that and 4 days with it. Certainly worth dumping these dudes in here. We've got like a feeder now, so they can actually get food once they come in this side. They should be a little bit happier. I forgot we had that little thing of sucrose. Hopefully they won't eat it all, but we'll eventually get another one of the sulfur mines going. Sulfur mines, I think, is probably on the other island, other asteroid. Too many points to worry about. I can't be bothered. Everyone seems to be functioning how I want them to be. So we need to refill this tank up to that level. No, because that's the level of that. That needs to be raised up by level to this. No. Level in that ladder. That would be better. If we filled this to that level, we could block our loop, cooling the base. I don't want to block the loop cooling the base, so I guess we'll deconstruct that ladder and build the vent there. And then we can fill this one up and it can overpressure this height. Won't affect the return of the loop. Return of the loop. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Will you stop climbing? Ah, yeah, we've got to stop this bit. You're allowed to leave, but you're not allowed in. Max, will you take a long walk over to the far side of the base? As far away as you can go. Go away. Camille can build it, but she's not allowed in, so let's let Can in here. Ashcan's the only one allowed in. That was 4 high. You could have reached that from down here. Ashcan could do the job now because he's allowed in. Someone kept going in there, which automatically locks the door, which is really annoying. By the time he's got the job, got the materials to build the job, run all the way over there, and then someone like Max goes in there to run it, and it locks the door, and now he can't run it. Can't do the job. So we've allowed him in there to do the job. We've allowed him through that door, so he's the only one who's allowed to go in that way. Means he can build it. Not complete. Now we need to prevent him from doing that anymore, so that the system works correctly. There we go. Now that feedback loop, when the duplicate is in here and that's triggered, running this door, it also does not go back and run this door and run this door, as if this had turned on. Ah, that's better. It can't go back through that first knot. Well, first from this direction. We'll use that technique later. We will be using that technique later on. Hello, guy. Should we just brick in this floor for him? Seems a bit silly. We'll brick that in for you. Oh, boy. We got some running here. I think what I'll do is instead of running the water into there, we'll just run it into here. I think that's a much better plan. Someone had a sticker bomb attack. Sticker bombs. They're so happy. They sticker bombed everywhere. That's good. Look at the... Wow. That's 80 decor for 4 sticker bombs. Wish you could make them do it and make them so deliriously happy. They actually do that. Okay. I will now, yeah, we've got that on the go. I want to get this water then, don't I? Let's make sure it's definitely clean. There's no germs in it. Right. Yep. Absolutely happy that there's no germs in it. The chlorine vent right here, so we could put tanks around and just clean it as it goes. I don't want to wait. This is just way too hot and requires a lot of cooling. Okay. And this is, yeah, that's too hot as well. Oh, this seems good. We've got the water coming out this point, right? Right. We go plumbing. Grid bridge. It doesn't need to be obsidian. Yeah, this one could be obsidian. It's going up there. Keep it as change it. Put those in. Let's see if anyone gets that job pretty quick. Camille's coming. Because that'll mess up the pipe and it'll go up, down, left, right, all sorts of things. Brick that in there. Brick those in and brick down there to there. That'll push out any liquids. They'll push it on top of it. Well, that's useful, isn't it? Yeah. Put a block there and we can... It doesn't need to be a block. Oh, God. There. That's better. Just do that. Why do I keep finding these? Yeah, there is storage for them. They should be picked up. Right, liquid is done, but it will mess it up now. Got to do that to let it flow and clear out. Obviously, then that means there's one space in your... one extra blockage, so to speak, in your pipe. So if your pipe is jam-packed full, that could actually prevent it from running. Cancel those two. Then you're not going to overwrite them. I suppose that can be put up, can't it? Might as well be. Then we're going to bring it into... Now, we need to run it through a filter. Through a sieve. And yeah, we'll bring it over. This is quite a hot area, is it? Yeah. Might be better to keep it in... doesn't have to be obsidian. That's sandstone. Yeah, we'll just bring it in sandstone. Right, so I want a water sieve. Put in there. That'll clean the polluted side of it. When it gets to the plain water, well, that's fine anyway. Water. Can you get that nasty slime out of here? It's not emitting because it's overpressured. Picking up sandstone and stuff. So we just need a sieve. We have enough room to put it here. We do, but the problem is this thing is in the wrong line. Could we do it this end? We do it in here. Where's the best place to do the sieving business? I think we'll get rid of this one. Get rid of that tank. Deconstruct some pipes and we'll make sure we're not deconstructing anything we're not supposed to be. Damage any of our loops. Right. Beautiful. Well, I suppose we could. It'll put a little kink in this pipe, but we could just feed this up here and across, couldn't we? No reason why we shouldn't. Whoa, not like that, but like that. Snip that for now. It won't run. Click it into the end of it, not the beginning of it, and then it doesn't flow back until you connect anything. Because it's exactly the same distance from there to there as it is from there to there, so the packets will meet up perfectly. We've just got this out of our way so we can put our water sieve in. Won't put it in until we have completed that pipe. Now, we do need power to the water sieve, so what have we got on here? That's disconnected. The only thing down here is... oh, it's our oxygen thing. And the pump. So, yeah, that should be good. Save the game, save the game. I was going to change it to every 3 seconds. Totally forgot. I went through on YouTube adding all the episodes because it was making them look weird because it was putting them in the wrong order. There was a couple of times when YouTube hiccuped. Well, it was more of a hiccup because Twitch hiccuped and broke it into several pieces, the episode, for some reason. And I'm not entirely sure why. So, yeah, there is that. So some of the episodes I marked up as part A and B, and I believe one of the episodes I misnumbered by myself. I completely messed it up. Let that run round there. Drain it through. Perfect. I've been adding them all slowly to the playlist, which is actually... Let's go. Hang on. Ability. It's a refinement. Water sieve. Now, the output's on the wrong side, isn't it? So if I hit 0, we can flip it. One of the flippable buildings. Go like that, which is why I wanted to make sure we weren't covering this pipe with this. So we need the input coming into there. The output can go away. We don't need that. It's going the wrong direction for us. So we can bring the output down here. I'm going to just get rid of this for now. This bridge. And this bridge probably. We can route that if we need to when we decide to pump that water somewhere. We might make oxygen with it and hydrogen so that we can pump loads into our hydrogen rockets. We get that far. Power wise, what else is this wire powering? Don't think it matters. As long as it connects and it's got enough on it. Up to 2000 watts, that's fine. The 18 and 19 something. I don't like it being that high, but it is fine. It will work perfectly. Now we got to take this liquid pipe out of here and bring it where we want it to go. We reuse this piece. Up. That seems feasible. Going a bit weird though there, isn't it? It's a kinky pipe. Bring it back like that. Bring a bidge. A bidge? A bidge. It's a bidge. Don't bother bidging about it. We can borrow that pipe. I do want to insulate it. This will be nice cool water. I want to keep it that way. Snipperoo, snipperah. That has got to be set to a high priority so it gets loaded. Probably won't get loaded. Oh, it's already been loaded. It's got 1200 kilos of sand in it already. I'm going to say it probably won't get loaded till water is fed to it. The input comes in here, the output comes there and comes up here, all up, all the way along, and we'll also insulate up to whatever we can reach in here. I don't suppose this bit matters. It's already in the base by the time it's got to here. We could just bust this through and extend this down so that we need to let the cleaners in to mop. Let's just let them in to mop, and while they're mopping they can build this pipe, can't they? I want them running the machine, but they're not allowed. I don't want them getting shot in the head either. Someone decides to fire bolts across. I'll give them some water bottles to feed to the plants as well. Where are you all off? No, nowhere. Back to lunch. How are we doing? 77% grown. 56% grown. 56. We should put another one in the middle, shouldn't we? Make it even. Uh-oh. Monitor's going to turn itself off in the middle of a stream. Not good. How did we get a Delectavol? Picky eater. We might as well kill him because he doesn't grow anything. Oh no, because he might have an egg that might not be a Delecta egg. Very likely to be, but it might not be. Liquid pipings. Yeah, just build what you want, I don't care. Right, so that will feed up all this water into our tank, and we can then feed to our plants. We'll see how we're going. I think we'll put another few plants in. No, it's giving them... Who is it? Copy settings. I know it's giving them... That's not working. I think you've got to click on the actual thing. Yeah, that works. I know it's giving them more work to do, but there are dupes that have been stood inside the base, locked in. I think there's 3 of them that are locked in currently. Check this door. Yeah, there's Frankie and Max, and I'm pretty sure there's Is it just Frankie and Max? So that means that there's 16 dupes that can go out, and there's 2 that can't, which is why they argue over the suits, because there aren't enough suits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Need 1 extra suit, and that can't reach. And the problem with that is it needs to be able to reach, because that one's got to be able to reach the suit to replace it. That one's got to be able to reach the suit to replace it. So if we put another one here, they won't be able to reach the suit to replace it. We would have to change that, get rid of that conveyor receptacle and just put a chute thing like that, so that all the suits drop on the floor when they're repaired and they're returned. And the sweeper picks it up off the floor and puts it in, because then a dupe can pick one up and put it in this section. I'd rather they didn't. I will stick to this at the moment. What we may do at some point is brick off, say, here and here. Brick this off completely from the other side of the base. We'll have another set of Atmo suits for the lower base, and that suit will only be for the upper base. And then we'll spread out the suits, because some of the dupes will be coming down here to do a job, like sweeping or whatever. So they'll have to come back into the base, drop off their suit, go out of the other one and go and take their piece wherever they're taking it to. It's a little bit annoying, especially when you've been sweeping for a long time and you've swept a lot of stuff into one place, like here. There's a lot of stuff on that tile. I suppose it hasn't broken without junk on it. An endless list of stuff. We've also put these up, so there's a bunch of stuff up here, which will be inaccessible to the dupes from the bottom of the base unless they went through 2 lots of suits to get there. There is an alternative way of doing it, though. There is a way where what you could do is literally, you would have to move this entrance. What we'd have to do is brick this in. Only it was room, and the only way in is with a transit tube access point. That way you can kind of build a transit tube access point around this. The only way to get to it, to load or unload, or to get to the resources, is through a transit tube. The only way. I've done that once with the bottom of the base, when the whole bottom of the base was nice and flat and even, not like this. And there was a nice layer of crude along the top. I just bricked it off, pumped out all the gases, put a few transit tube access points in there, and said, okay, that's the only way in, which is dangerous, because if you run out of power for some reason, you might end up with a situation where I want to build that sideways through there, please. That's it. Deconstruct that one. Why are wart seeds such a problem? I'm gonna find a box somewhere and just dedicate it to wart. You know what? We can put wart seeds in here. Nobody ever wants to pick up wart seeds, and I don't get it. Don't like wart seeds, do you? There we go. That's one of the commands you can type. Exclamation gaming. You can also type exclamation lurk. He's probably asleep. Yeah, that's me. And then you can type exclamation YouTube. That gives you the link to my YouTubes. YouTubes. I'm going to have a couple of others for like shouting out people and things. I've forgotten how to work, but never mind. Perhaps when channel gets a bit more busy. Hey, we're chucking bleach stone in there. But we'll get it eventually. We'll get it eventually. Let's deconstruct this bit here now. Yeah, there we go. You can put a brick there instead. Get rid of that. And dig out, say, those two there. So you can put a brick there. They're slowly tidying up. Putting these sweep orders on like a 5. Fertilizer and abyssalite. Abysmalite. Have you run for ages yet? Ooh, that's the thing. Talking about have you run for ages. We better check how many tanks we've filled up. And it's still on a 0. Were you running for so long on just that? It's now cooled it down to 708, 707. So it has gone down by 100 degrees. But we've made all of these tanks in that time. $35 tons of crude. Well, I suppose if you're just running it this slow, it doesn't really juice the heat very much, does it? Getting nice and full though, mine. Erupts in 10.6 cycles. Now, what I was thinking of doing is lowering it under here because this one, down, down, down. That one flows lovely. I mean, there's not much space to the left of it, but there's a lot of space under it. So the only blob that stays on it is that. I think that may be the issue with that, like keeping all this magma up here. Obviously, the way to do it is brick it in from the inside. Brick it in from outside and then come inside and unbrick it. So we can still do that while this is low enough level. By the time this door opens on this timer, it's 0.5 seconds. The pressure is going to be so high. I'm worried it's going to make so much come through. One time I made this system, I think I had to run it on 0.2 because there was so much pressure of the magma in here. But once we get it running full speed, that'll be a different story. At the moment, is not. Dormant. That's what I was waiting for. Deconstruct the steam turbines. And we can clean up this horrible liquid that got poured down here. And we can also dig out this crap. Get rid of that. And dig out that water. There's no liquid there, is there? No. Dug then. And this ladder can go across. There. And what are you sticking there for? I think I stuck you there at the beginning of the game, but I've forgotten why. That can all go. And that can all go. Please don't get stuck. Don't do something stupid and get yourself stuck. Asking a bit too much, I think. Please don't do something stupid and get yourself stuck. Bit like saying, you know, please do something stupid. At least if I said it to one of my kids. Off-gassing. Let's click that off and go to consumable ores. Bleach stone. That's what that colour is there. Bleach stone. This colour I think is not. That's the colour of something. There is bleach stone there, but there's slime there as well. Get rid of you. Haze. Eyes. Hold back the eyes, my precious. Dig all that out. Yeah. I love this stage. Waiting it all up. Making it. We'll sort the ladders out later, but yeah, just rid of all this. Careful you don't dig up a volcano in the process. That would be a bit bad. Here we go. What's up here? That's that carbon dioxide geyser. Right, geyser. Yeah, I'm thinking like once this is all swept, we don't want liquid getting in. So I do not want snow or anything like that coming in here. So this would have to change if we're going to use this section as a tank. Huge, great petrol doom. We'd have to brick this off and only get to this here. It's a bit annoying because that's where we put all our stuff to dump it. Is there a better place to put the tank? I don't see one. Well, this is all a vacuum. I suppose we could clear all this out and put the tank here. This area is bigger. Got its own carbon dioxide geyser, and if you go down far enough, it's got its own volcano. So, yeah. Let's obsidian this up. Obsidian. And there's a bit of ceramic going in. It's going to be hot work when they come inside to dig that out, isn't it? But yeah, I think that will be better because it seems to flow nicer. This has got lots of space underneath. 5. Ooh, 1.4 cycles. Down the stairs of doom, look. Bridge of Khazad-dûm. That one's up. Yeah, they were all dormant when I wanted them. When you don't want them, they all come alive. Sounds like my son. Alright. Alright, I think. What was the other thing I was going to build? I know what I was going to do. Let's build a mushroom. Got space here to build it. There's a ladder right in the middle, which used to be useful, but it's kind of not now. Power wire right in the middle. What is that for? Ah, that goes down to this. Okay, fair enough. You can stay there. You're providing us with a lot of power. And you have been for ages. That's cooling it down. Lovely. So, I think... What do we want? In order to grow mushrooms, we will probably need the food. I'm not sure if it's hydroponic tiles I need. Let's put one in. And put a farm tile in as well next to it. Probably go up here and check actually. Mushrooms. Mushroom fungal spores. What do they need? They would like darkness. They like the temperature to be moderate. Excuse me. Shut up, door. Let's have a pinch of pepper seed. Right, trying to talk here. He says, you're always talking. Shut the hell up. Right. So we want darkness. Mushrooms like the dark. They like the temperature 5 to 35. Okay. Air pressure, yeah. Carbon dioxide. Oh, we can do carbon dioxide. We're pumping that out to space half the time. And you feed them slime. Now, where have we been putting all our slime? I think down here would be a bad idea then, because all our slime is either up here or mind my pen and scan, I do apologize. Up here. No, I slime tons and tons of it. Well, I suppose it's right quick. Fire it down this fire pole and bring it across, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose. Okay. So they don't need... what was that? Or just need slime, which means you can just use farm tiles. Don't need the liquid ones. Okay, good. No, we don't need that one built. Cancel you. What are you building it out of? Oh. So we'll have a sweeper. Because of course we will. I mean, why wouldn't you? We'll have a sweeper that can reach all of those. Yep. We'll have a We'll have a conveyor chute underneath it. Once the game's saved, we will. Ugh. Just took my lid off and it fired across the room. Where'd it go? It just went off like a frisbee. Flew off. Now I've got a drink bottle open next to me and I'm dangerous. I knock things over. Admit it. Copper. No, don't make it out of copper. Sorry. Just chuck your copper on the floor, won't you? I mean, it's not going to get hot. Dead. Bully. Right. Okay, so we can't grow them up there because that's in light. They wouldn't grow. But you just need carbon dioxide and slime. So we're going to build a floor out to where that can reach. Yep. We're not going to bother with a... Ah, we could have a conveyor loader instead. No. I'd rather it dropped off. No. Because slime's going to off-gas, right? Right. Carbon dioxide. Well, everything's going on here, isn't it? It's action-packed. We do have carbon dioxide, but only when this runs. It hasn't been running for a long time now. It comes up to here. So, where's our vents? We've got a couple of carbon dioxide vents on the map. We've got one here. That comes out at minus 55. But gas is easier to heat up than liquid is to heat up or cool down. So that's a possible. What about the other one? Where was the other one? In here. Instead of pumping it to space, we need to be pumping it into this first and then to space. Okay, so let's tell this not to pump out to space for a while. You can be above 1,000. So that should stop pumping out now. It pumps every now and again. So whatever falls down that way. We've got quite a lot trapped down here, so we could put a pump down here and that would pump out full of carbon dioxide. I don't know if it consumes the carbon dioxide. Don't think so. I think you just need it to grow in it. That's fine. Keep that. Got it set to off gas mode. Right, so then we're going to need some tiles. We're going to need to build it out of something. There's sandstone right here. We'll build it out of sandstone. Come up by that so we can build it there. And we'll come up by that so we can build it there. Along like that. I think we will go with the chute then, because it's going to be sat in highly pressurized carbon dioxide gas. Right, so it's not going to be able to off gas as far as I can understand. What pressure can it grow at? Because I want to overpressure.